welcome back. Today we're playing Genshin Impact again, and today we are playing another character quest. We are playing Albedo's next because we are soft locked out of Ganyu's quest because it was not only me. Apparently it's an issue that they resolved later on. But if I don't do the interlude of Leeway, I cannot do Ganyu's quest because apparently maybe they are in the same place. Also though, Ganyu's quest might come before the interlude. So that's a problem for the very confused me of the future. Today, the problem is that we are meeting a pretty boy. That is not a problem. That doesn't seem like a problem. Why would it be? Navigate. Okay, I'm ready. I am recording. I'm Sucrose! Sucrose! Hi! Oh my god, I love Sucrose. He's my buddy.
Huh? Looks like Timaeus isn't here today.
He's also very fun to use. Also, we are about to lose light because the weather sucks and also it's almost 7 p.m. Oh, she's so baby. The blush.
Wait, are these two?
Yeah, it's us.
Oh, hello, Traveler in Paimon. Pardon me, are you looking for Timaeus?
Yeah, are you too?
No, just strange for him to not be around. Paimon always sees him standing here.
I always look for him. I need him right now. No, not right now. That's a lie.
I see. He was called away by Albedo a little while ago. I was called over to attend to the store.
Oh, so it's not in the way of normal peeps. That's cute. Also, I don't know Albedo, but I did a quest that was like time limited in which I had to pet cats and he gave me a cat night or something like that. So maybe Albedo is part of the night of Favonius. Might be from the context clues that I got.
If
Tell me
you
more.
need help, just call my name.
Meow, meow,
If
meow,
not,
meow.
I'll be reading a book over there.
She's so sweet.
Thanks. No worries. We're all clued up on the basics of alchemy, aren't we?
Yeah, we got this. I just kind of want to spend time with you, but this is not your quest, unfortunately. No need to trouble you.
I guess it's no surprise coming from the one who repelled Storm Terror.
Hey,
Actually, since it's you, I bet you're someone who'd be able to help Albedo.
not that good in alchemy, actually.
There's that name again. Albedo. You and Timaeus mentioned him the last time we met, right? Is he also an alchemist in Mondstadt?
Not a name I'm familiar with. I watched this trailer. His powers seemed OP story-wise, but also with some flaws, so maybe it's fine. I think I might have heard of him. Not a name I'm familiar with, but I might have... I'm gonna go do the first one.
Apologies. I never introduced him. Albedo is the Knights of Favonia's chief alchemist. He's also Timaeus and my teacher.
Yeah, of course, they would need one. Why did I think Timaeus would have been the only alchemist? He taught you? He seems way younger than Timaeus, though. Or however you say the name. I just listened to it and it just exited my brain, I'm sorry.
But Paimon's only ever seen Timaeus teaching alchemy. So that means Albedo is a teacher?
Apparently.
Yes. He's dedicated himself to investigating the truth of this world and has made many an important breakthrough.
Ooh.
We often get alchemists coming to Mondstadt from all over Teyvat, seeking his help. They say that the subtlest of guidance from Mr. Albedo
I love
helps him
Mondstadt.
to solve the most unfathomable of problems.
Sorry, I was listening. I promise.
didn't know he was such a big deal.
Oh. Maybe less light? Okay.
Still, it seems that he's encountered a problem in his research recently. Every time I see him, he has a concerned look on his face.
I'm not sure someone as smart as him could use my help. Maybe I can beat something up for him. That kind of help I'm fine with. My knowledge of alchemy stops at basic crafting. The first one.
I'm sure that Albedo would love to hear about your incredible exploits. I know it would bring him lots of new inspiration.
What exploits do I have?
Albedo is a true gentleman. He'll be sure to pay you back in equal measure for helping him out.
A true gentleman? I might like this boy. Can he make me stronger? Can he make Paimon stronger?
Paimon doesn't need any help in that department.
What?
But if Albedo wants to pay Paimon back for helping him, a few more might settle the score.
Paimon doesn't need more strength? So you could have helped me fight all this time and you didn't? Paimon. Pay up. It's time to pull your weight, Paimon.
Albedo and Timaeus will be conducting research in the mountains right now. I'd love to take you both to see him, but somebody has to attend to the store.
It's fine. Give me the location. I'm sorry if you hear a dog barking. Also, it's time to light the light. Light the light. Turn on the light. Sorry. Yeah, I did that. Okay.
I'm afraid you'll have to go to the entrance to the pass and look for him by yourselves. Look out for a refined gentleman with the presence of a true scholar. And,
Is that... What? Is that how... That's not... I would have said, look out for a pretty boy.
Sorry. That's the best I can do. You'll have...
Hey, stop
sorry.
worrying. We got this.
You'll have to do your best. That's a terrible description. You should have said like a blonde pretty boy.
Sucrose
With a
is
big
whole
brain.
lot less nervous once she gets talking about alchemy and research, huh? Is that what all researchers are like? Anyway, let's go and look for Albedo.
Okay, I think I can teleport. Are you done talking? I didn't want to interrupt you. Teleport. The entrance of Dragon Spine, interesting place. 10 out of 10, I'm a fan though. I also have my fire team out. Perfect. Hi. Where is a gentleman? The nun! What's her name? What's her name? What's her name? Rosaria, I think. Oh my god, I love her too.
Sister Rosaria! So here you are! Choir practice is about to...
Hey, what? Choir
I've
practice.
told you already, I
Choir?
don't go in for that kind of thing. I've
Valid.
got more important matters to attend to.
She's a
But
combat nun.
This event has commemorative significance. The church hopes that all sisters will be present.
Hopes? That's odd, because I don't recall a fulfill the hopes of others clause in my job description.
You sign a contract to be a nun? I thought you just had to be like the wife of Venti. I could be a nun in the Fibonacci church. Oh my god, I want it.
I mean, sure, but...
But what? You're the event organizer, aren't you? Do you not find it the least bit odd?
What do you mean?
This far out from Mondstadt at this hour? Even if you set out right now, I'll wager you'd still miss the opening ceremony.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I was thinking about. We are here. Aren't you gonna miss it? She can
Who
teleport, maybe.
knows? Maybe this is someone's grand plan to make a fool out of you.
Gasp.
Huh? Well, that can't be. People aren't like that.
People are
Evidence
like
decides what people are like, not your
I'm sorry.
feelings. Maybe you're a little too trusting of other people.
I love that you are so optimistic and trusting. I think she's right though.
Don't fret. Nobody's gonna blame you if you go back empty-handed. I can't imagine anyone else was delusional enough to think I was gonna show up. But if you dally any longer, you really won't make it.
You're right. It's a very important commemorative event. If
Go,
I'm
go,
late,
go.
then... right, I've gotta get going.
Run! With those ears, it's fine. I think actually they are a normal height. I could run in those. It's fine.
Seems like that sister's an expert in making people believe anything she wants.
She was right though. Maybe it was a bit manipulative, but she was right.
I thought I heard something.
Hi.
Who are you and why are you eavesdropping?
All right, we didn't met yet. Sorry, we are already buddies in my head.
We better watch out. She seems like a dangerous villain. Or a trickster at best.
No, don't assume. Is it because she has ibex? I have those too. And I'm fine.
Oh, really? I'm a member of the long-standing Favonius Church. You're an eavesdropping pixie from who knows where. And you think I'm the trickster?
Eavesdropping pixie.
Wait, she heard that? But Paimon was whispering so quietly.
No, you were. You so weren't.
And as for this outlander you seem to be following... So it's you,
Yeah, I helped.
the honorary knight that saved us from Storm Terror.
I'm Venti's wife too.
Well then, given your status, I won't press you on your reasons
should be
for
friends.
eavesdropping. Otherwise, depending on your answer, I could have arrested you on the spot.
Are you dropping? I don't think so.
What? Do the Sisters of Mondstadt have the authority to arrest people now?
He's bullshitting again.
We can't go turning a blind eye to hidden dangers, can we? Why shouldn't sisters have a sense of justice?
I don't think it's legal for you. It is not in your job. What did you say? In your job description? Cheat?
That doesn't sound right. But Paimon can't think of a good comeback.
I can. Tell her the thing about the job description. That's a good comeback.
Let's talk about you. What are you doing in the mountains?
We're looking for Albedo. We're investigating the truths of this world. Chibus, I think the truth.
If it's him you're after, I made a point of noting his tracks.
Huh?
Many people have made their way up after the snowstorm. Let's hope they're still there.
What?
So, are you also looking for him?
No, this is just a professional habit of mine. I sensed elemental traces in these tracks. Never hurts to be vigilant.
You maybe before being a nun were like an assassin or something. Because that's such a cool set of abilities that you don't get from just being a nun. As far as sister go, you're fairly mysterious. You're more like a detective.
I couldn't care
also
what
detective.
you think. Come on then. I'd like to see what he's up to anyway.
Slay, by the way. I don't care about what you think.
Rosaria said there were elemental traces in the tracks. They should show up pretty clearly with elemental sight.
Oh, I don't wanna use. I hate elemental sight. Am I recording still? I am. Okay, sorry. I keep getting scared. Do I have to use? But like, is it really that important? I can just follow the object. Why are you? Why are you making me do all of this? I just chill. Okay. I thought I was stuck. Should I? Literally where I was going. I was going here anyway.
You know, little pixie,
I really don't
your
need it.
ability to appear and disappear at will is very interesting.
Give me the fire.
Yeah?
After committing a crime, you'd be able to leave the scene
No
without
fire.
a trace.
That's fire. It's fine.
You're so suspicious. Why is Paimon a criminal in your example?
Why is? Sorry, I pulled. I'm gonna grab this. Because I wanted to finish listening. Oh, I didn't find it before.
Suppose this will do.
Me being cold helped me find a chest I didn't see. Look at that. What is this? Emergency supply point? Thank you, letter. Wait. It's an emergency supply point. If you should need anything, you may help yourself for materials here. There's nothing in here but empty space. Can't I put something in? Let me see that letter, sorry. Suddenly my accent went out of control. Inventory. Thank you, letter. A crumpled note featuring hastily written characters. One can imagine the state its author was in when they wrote it. Read? I am immensely grateful to whoever left this food here. Did I do that? I don't remember doing it. I'm famished, fatigued, and all out of supplies. You are so close to the exit of the mountain, though. Without this food, there is no way that I would be able to keep going. Oh, I will continue my descent down the mountain now. It shouldn't be much further to the camp. Yes, you are very close, actually. Okay, it makes sense. Lesson learned. In the future, prepare for each and every conceivable eventuality before thinking about setting foot on the mountain. Can't I put something in?
I still have a lot to do with the guild.
I cannot. I want to put stuff in, though. Can't I? I'm so cold! So I was dilly-dallying. I'm gonna need another one of these. Diluc, no! Please, Diluc. Thank you, Diluc. I'm gonna get another one, too. Thank you. What the fuck was that? I don't know if to do a better job. Oh, there was one there, too. So pretty. This way. I'm just trying to do elemental stuff. No! Sorry, got scared. Stay away from me, thank you.
It's getting colder and colder. Rosaria, aren't you freezing?
Whee!
Me? I'm alright. I got used to operating in adverse conditions a long time ago.
Huh? Seems like there's more to being a sister in the Favonius Church than Paimon realized.
I need... Wow. Jeebus. I was freezing. I did not pay attention to what they said though. Ow! Motherfucker! I was choosing peace!
Let night fall.
How dare you! There you go! You fucked with the wrong person! Mother freaker! I just said fuck, why did I say freaker now? Anyway, where was I going? Here. I think I'm gonna cut out a lot because I'm dilly-dallying so much. That way. Because I'm scared of this mountain. There you go. Hello! Okay, I keep on following, but I think this... I could just follow the circle. My bro. I bet it's going... It wasn't going up. Oh, it wasn't going up. I would have been wrong. You are free, my friend! Sorry. That was so sad. I did not get those rocks and I'm not gonna get them because one day I will get a guide and get them all at once. Oh, he's painting? In this freezing temperature? Wow! We might be disturbing the subject.
Albedo? Why would he hang around a place like this?
I don't think we should scare the boys. I think he's painting the boys.
The word on the street is he loves painting. He'll hang around anywhere for a good landscape.
Get a coat, boy!
The views and scenery here are pretty good. Potential paintings everywhere you look.
But can't he see those hilly churros? Isn't he in danger?
They're just dancing. Oh, they're not dancing. We disturbed them. I'm sorry, we disturbed the subject. Bonk.
Enough talk. Let's take them out of the picture first.
I'm trying, Paimon. Oh, I succeeded, Paimon.
Who are you? Why did you alarm them?
Sorry.
Thank the gods I'd already completed my painting.
Yeah,
Would have been a
putting.
shame to leave these particular hilly trails unfinished.
Marathon boy? He's so pretty. I like the braid. Is he good? Is that a rerun? I want him. I don't know if I want him. He's wait. He's like, I think he's Geo. He's Geo. Oh no. I don't know if I need Geo exactly. You are painting amateurs? I thought you were painting a landscape.
What's
Is he
up
the
with
same?
painting hilly churros? What makes them so interesting?
I don't know. They were cool. They were dancing.
I'm afraid the answer isn't easy to explain. If
Brainy
you'd
boy.
like to have a look at my painting,
Yeah,
it may
Geo.
give you a clue.
Wow. Very avant-garde.
Wow.
I
Look
love
at
it.
the detail. But some of it seems to have been done in a hurry.
Well, you alerted the subject.
You can find these hilly trails anywhere. Quite boring, in fact. Not worth closer inspection. But take a look at this specimen. The build, the coat, and there's a distinct force at work here.
Oh?
In the cyclical lives of such primitive communities, such unique attributes are an indication of evolution at work. Evolution, the transition from nothing into existence, from the known to the
Because you got the ears?
Hold your horses.
What?
Something tells me we're in for a thesis and I haven't got the stamina.
I do. Let him talk. Go take a nap. Get a coat and then go take a nap.
We found your man. I'm headed back.
Oh, yeah? Then why did... You could have just walked away. It's fine. She announced it. Very polite.
What? Don't you have any questions for him? Hey!
Apparently not. What were we here for?
Weirdo.
So Sister Rosaria brought you. Surprising. And I didn't have time to thank her.
Oh, right. You needed help with something. Something.
But back to the point.
This is
From her
around.
words, it seems that you were looking for me.
Sucrose sent us.
We met a girl in Mondstadt, Sucrose. She said you were stuck with your research.
You
I
need
see.
help?
So Sucrose sent you here.
Maybe it does need an expert in kick-ass, since we're talking about alicers.
Then, if I'm not
Bodyguard?
mistaken,
No, you're a knight.
you must be the honorary knight. You've got the whole of Mondstadt talking.
Hehe.
I've heard a bit of everything. Your actions during Storm Terror's attack, your elemental control, and quite a few other mysterious things. I'll skip to the conclusion. There's only one possibility after all. You came from afar. From another world, correct?
I was like, well, look at my clothes, boy. What do you think? And then he said another word, and he was like, whoa, that was a stretch. How did you get that? Actually impressive. Correct. You are worthy of your scholarly reputation.
Excellent.
Some
If I could
kissing.
procure your assistance,
Just in case.
I think my research would benefit enormously.
Are you a researcher? I'm not sure I understand.
Forgive
Explain.
me. This must be confusing. Where should I begin? The essence of life?
That's a bit broad. Well, no, it's specific enough, maybe.
Whoa, you want to start with that?
Paimon maybe is me.
You're right. Giving a demonstration would be better than trying to explain.
I hope my character is not freezing right now, by the way.
For example, awakening life. Breathing new life into fallen leaves.
Fun. Wait. It's gone.
You can do that?
That does seem a bit OP, doesn't it? Alchemy Relay is miraculous. Alchemy Relay is useful.
However, I have a particular seed in my possession. The method I'm talking about has produced no results. It's like you, in that it hails from another world.
Oh,
Helping it
pretty.
to grow,
What's
to
this?
bloom. That's the problem my research is up against. That's where I need your assistance.
I wasn't listening because you were too pretty. Give me a second to read. Oh, okay.
Well, if you're struggling to figure it out, Paimon's not sure we're gonna be much assistance.
I
Brute
beg to
force.
differ.
I'm expert.
unable to
I'm an expert.
comprehend the
Sorry.
intricacies of life outside of the known world. But you're not from the known world. By observing and researching you, I may just be able to find a way to get the seed to sprout.
I'm an object of research. But
Shall we just get out of here? This sounds a little freaky.
is there any danger? What's in it for me? I think we just came here to help. There's no need to ask for stuff, but that's a bit more of a collaboration than I was ready to offer. So, well, dangers first.
It's possible.
Oh.
But I will do everything in my control to ensure your safety. Time for a change of surroundings. We should be
Okay.
going.
Yeah,
There's
I don't
research
like
to
being
do.
cold. Actually, I like being cold more than I like being hot. That's why, since the sun... You're still here. You're still watching over us. That's so cute.
Albedo and that traveler seem to have hit it off.
Yeah, is that bad? I don't think it's bad. Why the cryptic music? I'm sorry, I was saying that's why say goodbye to at least this chunk over. If not all of this. Because I'm gonna get it off soon. Next month, start of next month, I think.
Takes a weirdo to know one, I guess. I wonder, does this constitute a risk to Mondstadt?
It's fine, it can be like that, it doesn't matter. Why? Why would it? Maybe he is dangerous. And that's why, by extension, we both are. So wait, this will keep me warm. Where am I going? Oh, back here. I can just go by feet. Warm me up, babes. Okay. Another thingy! Hi, baby. What? Stay away, I have to fight. Yeah!
Stabilize!
Yeah!
Boom! Time for your rainbow!
I love Yansei. She's just so cool. He kicks so much ass. Unfortunately, I feel like I'm running faster with long-legged boys. Or I would be girl right now. I like Yanfei so much. Pew pew as a character and to fight. Oh, there was a little fox that got scared.
Paimon has a question. After the seed sprouts, will it grow into anything?
Alright, I should ask more questions. Good thing Paimon is with me.
I don't know. But I feel the importance will lie in the method, not the endpoint.
Sure?
Using alchemy to awaken otherworldly life into that would constitute a big leap in my understanding of the essence of life.
Your eyes are so pretty. Am I the essence of life?
After awakening, even creation may be possible.
Interesting. It's okay, Paimon.
Still a little difficult to understand?
We got a small head with small brains. Be patient with us.
No!
He's a
Paimon's
teacher.
got
He's
a
will be
brain.
fine.
But what's the seed gonna
Got a
become?
brain.
Isn't that more interesting than whatever it was you were saying?
Paimon's got a brain. Yeah, Paimon. Me too, babes. Don't worry about it. Doesn't seem like you understood. That's what I want to know. Let's not be condescending.
Well, if it turns out to be a delicious fruit, dinner's on me.
You're so chill.
I'm holding you to it.
I like him. You sure know how to keep Paimon on board. You've seen through Paimon's ulterior motives.
Well, let's just say I, occasionally have to look after a child.
Klee?
Another lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. I suppose it's one of the few non-alchemy related disciplines I'm any good at.
Adorable, cutie. 10 out of 10.
The subject of my
I
first
understand why
research
he is
was
likable.
the elements. In this world, manipulating the elements requires a vision. Though I can't see anything resembling one on your person.
Oh, alright. Oh, I don't want to be a case study.
How you're able to freely manipulate elemental power is something I'd like to ascertain. I've got a few questions in that regard.
But I don't know, babes.
Firstly, do you have any extra organs? A second heart? A fourth stomach? Things of that nature.
Actually, not that I'm aware of. I'm
Fascinating.
technically an alien.
And this floating child is connected to your body in some way?
Not that I know of again.
Stupid question. Can't you see the gap between us?
No.
And another thing, it's Paimon.
It could
not
be.
floating
You
child.
do move like you are attached to strings. Look at the little. Like. Maybe he's onto something. Is she attached to me? Is she my vision? I think I said it before. I think Paimon is my vision.
I was merely considering the possibility that you were an external organ. Perhaps there is some invisible force connecting you.
I met Paimon on my travels. I caught Paimon with a fishing rod.
Oh, that rules out that possibility. I wonder, did Paimon guide the elemental power to you?
Yes, that's also. Yes.
But that would mean that Paimon's elemental power would be enough to break through a mountain rock at least 10 meters thick, or cause the waterfall south of Springville to flow backwards.
I think this is acting. I think. No, maybe she doesn't remember. I want to trust Paimon, but I don't trust Paimon. Not at all. So I want to say she is just actually confused, but I saw the little looking around, and it could be part of the confusion, but she could just be like, oh, maybe it's time to cut this conversation off with some confused child behavior.
No, that definitely can't be it.
Why not? Wait, what did you say? Paimon's elemental power would be enough to break through mountains, rock. I think it's true. At least 10 meters thick. Or cause the waterfall south of Springvale to flow backward. I think Paimon is that powerful. Paimon can stay floating and looking at me while time stops for everything else.
Hey,
But
how
we don't
would
know that.
you know anyway?
In that case,
I
it
would
would
know
appear
anyway.
that there's no obvious difference between the composition of your body and that of the humans in this world. Given that there's
Apparently.
clearly a discrepancy in their research, it seems that only experimentation will yield the answers. Firstly, this mysterious elemental power. I'd like to examine exactly how it manifests externally. Let me lure a few slimes to the area.
This
Perhaps
wasn't
you'd
the
be
research
able
I
to defeat them,
signed up for.
using whatever method comes most naturally to you.
Huh? Doesn't seem very sciencey.
Direct and clear observation are imperative
It
to
is
a
very
good
sciencey.
experiment. This is just a simple exercise.
Yeah.
Naturally, if you
Sciencey as
require a
fuck.
greater challenge, we could bring in 6 Oceanids.
What?
Slimes! Slimes are fine.
don't want to see any. I already ate one. God, I hope I don't have to build anyone that needs it, because now I am the only one between my friends that plays Genshin Impact. The one I fight it alone. I have a Zhongli, I'm powerful, never mind, I got this. I don't follow. This seems like a hustle. As long as I'm not being battered around by Atro mimics.
Well, prepare yourself. The slimes will be here any moment.
How do you know? Oh! Oh, I missed one. I missed all of them. Come here!
I will have order.
Bonk!
Verdict is...
There you go.
Great work.
Thank you.
Did you feel anything out of the ordinary?
Well, a pillar. A pillar behind me was very unusual, I guess.
If you're injured, I have a few emergency potions ready.
That was very sweet of him. Not a scratch, just a bit cold. Not a scratch.
Excellent. According to my observations, the manifestation of the external elemental flow is as expected. Elemental reactions are normal. There's nothing out of the ordinary. Now that we know that the external flow is manifesting normally, let's test the internal flow.
Internal flow? How do you test that?
Thank you, Paimon. Paimon thinks like me.
It's very simple. I can use alchemy to create a potion that will extract elemental power.
Is it dangerous though?
If the elemental power is stored or accumulated physically within your body, this potion may elicit an elemental reaction.
Will it make my stomach swirl? Will it crystallize in my stomach? So this happens after Liyue. Because only two options. So now I'm Electro Traveler is not canon. It's fine. Will it swirl?
Sounds kinda terrifying.
Yeah, I don't want my organ to be petrified.
Don't worry. In the normal course of events, you'd feel some temporary queasiness. No bodily injury.
Okay.
And in the abnormal course of events?
Good question.
If anything unexpected occurs, I've made the necessary preparations.
Did you?
Try not to worry.
So quickly? That's not hugely reassuring.
Well, it's not that there aren't any risks involved. But if there is anything blocking your elemental flow, we'll be able to locate it with this test.
He's a bit expressive and I like it.
Just a warning. If an internal elemental reaction occurs for any other reason, that's a bad sign.
Do you have are you also maybe hopefully a doctor? I might want a doctor on site, please. This is like a health checkup.
Yes, that's an excellent way to think about it. Before we get started, the potion we'll use for the test is missing a catalyst. We'll need to find it.
Ah?
It's a type of ore known as star silver, but unfortunately not all of it is suitable. I'll take you to my campsite.
Good excuse.
We can gather some star silver ore on the way. I'll point out any likely contenders. All going to plan, we should be able to begin concocting the potion when we get to the campsite.
Good excuse for not letting me use what I have in my bag.
Paimon's still got a few safety concerns, but it seems like there's a silver lining.
Well, I survived everything else. Maybe an experiment gone wrong won't kill me.
Let's keep our eyes open.
Thank you, Paimon. Be ready to call a doctor. Plus, I got hurt. Bonk. Gimme. I got hurt a bit by the slimes. I thought I had a shield, but I'm not invincible. What? Is that what I need? Whee!
Here. Should do for catalyst purposes.
Only one? Oh, I need to... Let me just put the shield
Stabilize.
up already. May I... Oh, I don't know what...
This
Gimme.
one. Usable with a bit of polish.
Whee! Whee! I just want to get that crystal. Can you chill? Oh, I need it only. Bonk. Where is my crystal? Oh, did you break it for me? Where is it? Thank you.
Luck. This should be enough.
Goodbye.
My campsite is just up ahead. I'll lead the way.
One more. Goodbye. Meow. Haha. You can fly. Where is your campsite? That? This? I I think I found it with my cousin. Maybe. If it was here. If it wasn't, then I don't know what I found. Amazing. Hi! That is the boy!
This is my campsite. I've added the materials we collected to the concoction.
back. Okay.
While we are waiting, have a look over here.
So fun to have a shield so I don't have to actually fight. And I can avoid it. Pretty!
My assistant Timaeus here is helping me with my research. I'm guessing you may have met in Mondstadt already.
Hello! I've just gotten hold of the data from your experiment. The report is already up on the board there.
Whoa! Look at all the data! You got all these results from one slime battle?
How did you... Do they have texts here? And I didn't know. Ah, aspetta in Italian, sorry, wait. I have to... There you go, a bit lower light. I'm so pale! It's fine. It's
I
winter.
wouldn't call them results.
It's just winter.
Inferences and a few daring guesses, perhaps. I think the most rational direction would be to expound on the phylogenetic relationship between this traveler and the slimes.
What? Where? Give me a second, I have to read it. Rational? I would have thought even Paimon and I were more closely related.
Consider. You
It's
don't
so
have
funny.
a vision, but you can manipulate elemental energy. The slimes don't have visions either, yet they too are able to manipulate the elements. Following this line of thought, I'm sure we'll be able to establish a basis in fact.
Not bad for a point of entry. But strictly speaking, slimes are elemental life forms. In other words, beings consisting entirely of the elements. A cryoregis vine, or even a whopperflower might be a better analogy. But tracing back the phylogenetic relationships between plants and animals, you might have to trace back to the world's origins. In that sense, things might get difficult, don't you think?
I like the eyes so just squeezed a bit. He's so pretty.
Yes, sir.
I'm
That
so
sounds
distracted, by the
correct.
way. This was all science talk and I wasn't listening.
After all,
I'm
we've
not a
got our
plant.
primary data already. This traveler is a visitor from another world. If it turned out that he did have a phylogenetic relationship with this world,
Phylogenetic.
now that really would be something, wouldn't it?
Ah, it would. Apologies. I was so excited to get the data. I'll slow down a bit next time. Speaking of data, to complete our research, we'll need some more. I'll be conducting analysis here for the time being. If you're keen for an update, just come and find me.
Great,
Okay.
I'll leave you to it.
So pretty. Sorry.
Looks like the potion's ready. I'll try a little first. If all goes well, I'll hand it over to you.
That's so kind. Be careful too. We do need a doctor on standby. Is the nun... Does the nun know some doctor things? Because she knew stalking things. Maybe she had a triple life and not only a double life.
In line with my expectations. Ready to drink.
Okay.
Remember to keep calm at all times. And breathe deeply if you feel unwell.
Alright, you're so soothing. I'm gonna talk
I've
to you
just
first.
tried some. It's in line with my expectations. Remember to keep calm at all times. And breathe deeply if you feel unwell. I'll be
Okay.
noting down all observable results and data points.
It's okay. I am actually kind of useful in times of emergency. For some reason, for someone with high anxiety, I am actually pretty good at managing anxiety. Wait. How do I drink it? Oh, hi.
Doesn't sound very rigorous. Surely there's another approach.
He's distracted. It's fine. So, inventory. There you go. A potion that Albedo made using alchemy. Despite its unusual color, Albedo insists that the potion will work just as expected. Drinking it should not cause any adverse side effects. Should not. Emphasis on should. Use? Hi.
You should really
It had
bring
the
the
same-
Knights of Favonius with you
It
next
had the
time.
same... I'm burning. Hey, I'm burning. Don't know why I'm burning though. My boy? I was saying it has the same color of the you got it, the stone. Hi, I'm on fire.
Tasty? You've got a funny look on your face.
It's burning a bit.
You said you tried some already. You sure it was ready? What happened to him?
I'm on fire from
This
the
was the
inside.
result I was expecting, and a very positive one at that. This potion channels elemental power into the body. Under normal circumstances, a repelling reaction is to be expected.
Okay.
But if the internal elemental flow is unimpeded, you'll only experience momentary discomfort. Once the flow is complete, there won't be any other effects.
So you knew you'd be sick and still drank some?
Sorry? Checking the recording.
It was my own concoction, of course. Only natural for me to be the guinea pig.
I like him a lot. What does a girl have to do if she likes Geo boys that she cannot use? Is he useful? Is he good to use? Why do I want him? I should save up for a support. It's fine, okay. Out of consideration for the test subject, what about the risk to you?
Perhaps it's
That'd
just
be nice.
scholarly self-assurance, and it certainly speeds things up.
Yes.
In conclusion, I'd say we have our conclusion. As far as elemental energy is concerned, you're no different from anyone else in this world.
Cool.
Nothing peculiar.
So it's Paimon.
Aw, Paimon wanted something cooler to happen.
Do you want to try it?
Then again, better an ordinary result than a peculiar result.
Why doesn't she try
Peculiar
it?
results have a tendency to be of the undesirable variety.
I suspected that, and I was scared of it. I feel like you're referring to something in particular.
The good thing about ordinary is that everything is an object of reference, and everyone understands you.
Yeah?
People are the same. They can understand, empathize, encourage, and support one another.
It's true.
When you're sick, a doctor can diagnose you because they are you. When something goes wrong, you can ask people who've made the same mistake for their experience because you are them.
Would I extrapolate from this that we have a bit of a neurodivergent representation maybe in this boy, and that's why maybe I like him a lot? I'm a fan, honestly. If he's part of the club, I'd love that. He's welcome. Maybe he was there before me, so maybe I am welcome.
But a peculiar person. They don't have much recourse for the things we take for granted. The essence of their life is fundamentally different. For example, a human can't understand the life of a pyroregisvine or an eye of the storm. Have I explained it clearly enough?
I think I'm getting it. Still seems like there's another layer of meaning to your words.
To sum up, this has been a positive outcome. Going forward, you can use your elemental power without fear. Timaeus, the results of the new experiment are out. If you could see to collating them.
Just a moment, sir. I'll handle it.
I like this boy.
You gave me a lot to consider. Really stretched my limits. I'm thinking a lot clearer now.
I think I'm a bit stupid, but I don't feel stupid because he explains stuff a lot.
Having you down as an animal wasn't very precise of me, but starting with the premise of an elemental life form, now that was...
Not bad.
Elemental?
I think it's an interesting line of inquiry. Whatever the truth of the matter, I'd like your research at the fore as opposed to my judgment.
If I were something suspicious and I were a Paimon, I would be deeply uncomfortable with this mission.
You can count on me,
I'm looking
sir.
at her closely.
I'll extract
I'm
a
looking.
result satisfactory to all.
Yes, I think that was correct. Sorry.
Is he trying to join the Knights? He's starting to sound like a suck-up.
No, that's his teacher. It's normal to suck up to your teacher, even if they like you.
What Paimon meant to say was, that's the spirit. Mr. Albedo, say something.
Before we can proceed with our research, I need to prepare something. Wait one moment.
Oh, knows.
If you're interested, why not have a look around? It may help to pass the time.
Around? Around the camp? Oh, my back! Sorry, give me a second. I'm gonna look around in a sec. Okay. Sorry, I just saw the level up material. Do you still need it? No, you need stuff to ascend. Okay, see, okay, I've been kicking the cube's ass that we uncovered last time, but I'm struggling with these, and now I have to farm with this, so I gave up last time. Also, I don't know where the fuck my Mora went. I had so much Mora, and suddenly it's gone. I don't know where I used it. Was there a quest that robbed me in some way? So many thingies. Okay. Is observe the record board. A board with some incomprehensible experimental report stuck on it. Still, you can tell that progress is made. The accent is made on those experiments. One there and one there. I'm gonna go to this one first. Observe. A shelf packed with books and potions. Look like the owners has a habit of reading and researching potions simultaneously. Ah, multitasking king. Table. Looks like an alchemy work table. Some potions and other apparatus, yes, are laid out here. Are these what Albedo uses to investigate the world? It wouldn't hurt to touch it, would it? Maybe it hurts. There's fire.
It's Albedo! Let's go see him!
Oh, I want this. Thank you for the wheat, Albedo. Do you have anything to say?
An elemental life form from another world. As soon as we have strong evidence, this may end up subverting a lot of alchemical theories.
That feels like a lot of responsibility. Am I so blue? Am I so blue? Why am I so blue? Sorry. Maybe it's from outside.
Albedo's research will see huge progress.
Oh, I'm helping. Goodness. That's nice. I love helping. Hey boy. Bye boy.
I'm back. Did you see anything interesting?
Couldn't make heads or tails of anything. Your things aren't very organized. That's supposed to be critical.
Not to worry.
Maybe got
They're all for
ADHD.
alchemical purposes. You'd be hard-pressed to find an everyday use for them.
Actually, spreading things around is a way of organizing things. I bet he can find everything he needs. I can. And my room is a mess. it's not very organized. At least I keep it clean though.
Well,
let me see.
On with the research. There may be significant differences between different worlds. Take Tevat, for example. Here, those with visions can manipulate the elements. But worlds may well exist where only one person is able to do so, or even everyone. So, leaving elements to one side, do you possess any unique abilities? Ones that don't exist in this world?
What may exist where only one person is able to do so? I think that's important, but I don't know why.
I think answering this question calls for the same methodology as last time. In other words, time for the next experiment.
Am I battling with limes again? I drank my field tanks. Fight?
No. You shan't be required to exert quite so much effort this time around.
But I like fight.
Now, see this pillar here?
Huh?
Use your willpower to try and break it.
I'm gonna kick his ass. It's a fight to me. Fighting a pillar is fine. Sorry, I just can't do it. Paimon, you give it a shot.
You think Paimon knows how to do that stuff?
That was your best effort? Well, can't be helped, I suppose. Have you tried using your elemental power with food?
Oh,
I don't mean for cooking as such. Rather, channeling your power into the ingredients themselves.
can I do that?
I'm curious to see how the taste and texture respond.
Alchemy
It may even
certainly.
help with proliferation.
Proliferation. I don't know that word. I think it's similar to the Italian one. I don't know in this context what proliferation would be though. Expansion of the fruit? Like planting more? I don't know. Alchemists certainly have an active imagination. Sure you're not just peckish.
I suppose I have a curiosity for things that others find surprising.
I'm interested in this.
Anyway, why don't you cook us up a sunshine sprat? I've just finished preparing the recipe.
It's okay, I love cooking.
Cooking? Paimon was looking forward to more mad scientist stuff.
Cooking is kind of science. Kind of.
Not
More
only is this
baking than
recipe
cooking.
a staple for me, It's also worth experimenting with and highly nutritious.
My For You page on TikTok is full of people, from the start of the year, is full of people that are doing the sourdough bread starter. And I so want to do it too, but I don't have the time. It seems like very time consuming and also flour consuming. And I do not have the money to buy that much flour. And I do not have the time to baby a whole sourdough starter, but it seems very tempting. When I will have the time and money, maybe one day I will try. It seems so fun.
Paimon bets you're just hungry.
Weren't you too?
It does sound yummy, though.
There!
Okay,
Friends.
Paimon approves.
I know what you're getting at. I save you a fin or two.
Good buddies are always on the same page.
They're so cute. I'm gonna cry. I don't know why I
I'll
feel
leave
like
you to
crying
it
though.
then. Looking forward to the results.
They are so cute. They are babies. Okay, I'm fine.
If
Sorry.
there's anything left over, maybe Timaeus can finish the last morsels.
I'm making enough for everyone.
Paimon doesn't think we'll have that problem.
Oh, come on, Paimon. Be nice. Okay, what do I cook?
Channel elemental power into the food. Maybe try the willpower thing again.
What?
Where does it get these ideas from anyway?
Oh, here.
Let's just do it the old-fashioned way.
Okay. Recipe Sunshine Sprat. Okay, where is the Sunshine Sprat? What is a Sunshine Sprat? Yes, this one. It's a fish. Increase shield strength. I love this. I need 7,000. Wow, I have so many because I planted them. Okay, I do not have enough fish for my tastes. Cook manually. I'm gonna do so many more. Me, Paimon, Timaeus, and Albedo. I'm gonna make 5 just in case because I don't think I need 4. But I'm gonna be nice and make 4 plus 1. Let's go. Now cook some Sunshine Sprat and give it to Albedo. On it! And I'm gonna work on getting more fish. I should do the quest to learn how to fish actually. The camera is so high. Hello. It's still high. It's fine, but also I lowered it and I hated it. So, oh sorry, I'm freezing. Help. Every time I come here, I catch on fire by trying to warm up, by the way.
That was fast. Looking forward to testing the results.
He was angry. There you go. Angry. There you go. I could give you more than one, Eva.
An average outcome experimentally, but you've really brought out the flavor. You seem well versed in the science of gastronomy.
Thank you.
As far as the proliferation hypothesis is concerned, we've come up short. Seems like food presents the same headaches in your world as it does ours. Unless... could it be that the natural laws of this world are limiting your unique abilities?
Oh, in what way?
We just didn't know how to channel elemental power into the food. It's a little more complicated than adding herbs and spices, you know.
Not to worry. At least we put some food to good use. No need to feel disheartened. And here's your portion. Enjoy.
It's so
I can
cute.
box-
Tony!
Thanks! Glad you were paying attention.
I can box it up if you like. They are very cute. I love this quest. You're Paimon's new favorite. Not often that Paimon gets this much attention.
I can tell that you're good friends. Paimon was keeping an eye on you and your safety during the whole experiment.
Cute.
Not that Paimon would have been able to do much if things had gone wrong. But anyway.
She can zoom real fast. Maybe she could get me a doctor. I don't know.
Hey! You were being nice a second ago.
He's still nice.
But you do have tasty recipes, so Paimon forgives you.
Still the favorite, I guess.
And you're right, we are good friends. You have good friends too, right? Good students?
Yes. I'm fortunate too, I suppose.
Now we're friends.
Anyway, moving on to the next experiment. There are all manner of alchemical items here. Keeping them in their proper place is a challenge at the best of times. A while ago, I had the misfortune of misplacing a batch. I managed to retrieve the majority, but 2 vials have been evading me. Animal crystal fly elemental extract and electrohypostasis powder.
Maybe I got that.
Paimon's barely finished finished eating and you want us to go gathering again?
I think I have it.
Don't worry if you can't locate them. I was planning to replace them anyway. Though finding them would save me the hassle.
Oh, maybe we're gonna find them then.
If you had, say, a superpower, like night vision or vibratory sensing,
Elemental vision
lost
again.
property would be a thing of the past. I must have dropped them somewhere in the area where you were looking just now.
Do people not have elemental vision? Then why did Paimon teach me how to do elemental vision?
So, guess we'd better take a look.
There should be some elemental traces on the lost site.
Oh yeah! You could use elemental sight!
Does not everyone can do? I thought everyone could do that. I hate elemental sight. Where? Hey, I found it one. There you go,
This
electromark.
must be electro-hypostasis powder!
And the other one is either there or there, so... Oh, found it! I'm not that
The
blind.
extract of an animo crystal fly can only be animo elemental energy, right? This has gotta be it! Still in one piece! Good thing the vial's so strong!
Gotta stay warm, I'm gonna jump! Sorry. Got it.
Goodness, you managed to find them. Incredible. 1,000 thanks. I'm wondering, this elemental sight, this is what allowed you to locate the items and find me here on the mountains, correct?
If it's not typical for people to have it, how did Paimon know I had it? She taught me to use it. So does she have it? Are we actually related in some way?
Yep!
Genetically?
Guess it does sort of count as a superpower, huh?
Paimon, I'm keeping an eye on you.
Unfortunately, though elemental sight is seldom seen, it is not unheard of in Teyvat.
Can you tell me what the fuck is this? Not you watching, you talking to me.
Only a never-before-seen
Because it's similar to
otherworldly
this.
power would be of benefit to my research.
You mean, we failed again?
Okay, so we people do have it.
Don't be disheartened. This falls entirely within my expectations. Besides, getting these items back, I'd call this a very worthwhile experiment.
Beauty.
I have to commend your deduction that the items would contain elemental traces. Right then. Up until now, our research has focused on your otherworldly identity. Our research on your identity as one of us is just beginning.
With you to the end, that's cute. How do I get off this train? Let's be nice.
In essence, the differences between humans are reflected in our intellectual and physical capabilities.
I have to cough, sorry.
Let's start with physical.
I'm back.
Looking out
Physical?
from where we're standing, can you see what Sucrose is doing?
Nope.
And if you jumped from here and landed on that cliff, the one over there, could you see her then?
Nope.
So what about if you planted a single blow on the mountain face here, and it burst into 1,000,000 fragments? Then could you see her?
Sounds like we're still on the superpower test.
Then I shouldn't get too excited. Still, we'll gain a more thorough understanding with an experiment. I know of a location that will be perfect for a physical test. Please, follow me.
On it. Let's go, boy, let's go. Just a bit of warmth. Okay. Ready, set, go. What? Up there? How do I get up there? Oh, what? Oh. Hey? What is it? Maybe that's how I get up there. Oh, damn. The thing is... Whee! There you go. Halfway there. I'm freezing. It's fine. I'll be fine. I'll be so fine. Look at that. On fire, on fire. I knew it. I'm on fire. Currently on fire. Still on fire. Now what? A bird.
You want us to jump? From up here?
I'm gonna do a and then become dust and flutter away, and then someone else is gonna take my place. That's gonna happen. Is that a skill?
Necessarily. Not if you know of a better method, that is.
Gliding? We'd better have a better method. That's not very reassuring.
Whichever method you choose, the experiment will end when you reach the opposite shore of the lake.
Oh,
I will factor the time expended and your top speed into my comparative analysis.
please don't be a gliding thing.
The opposite side of the lake. So, we're gonna be swimming?
I don't want the circus.
Without
wanna glide in the
limitations,
circus.
we complete tasks intuitively, using the method that seems most rational to us. Some of us would be unable to stand the icy waters.
Circles are
Others
not
might find the
rational.
whole thing rather refreshing.
To me.
No matter what choice you make, it's all a part of the experiment. For me, every detail is invaluable to the research.
My kind of experiment. This is actually less stressful than the superpower part. My kind of
Then if you
experiment.
would, please, I eagerly await the results.
Okay, no circle you promised.
Wait a minute.
Oh, God damn it.
While we're busy testing, what exactly are you gonna be doing?
Me? Recording data, responding to risks, providing emotional support.
So, if we do decide to go swimming, you gonna
What's
dive
this?
in with us?
What the fuck?
No. Unless you're thinking of conducting competitive research?
Oh!
What is this? Why is this?
Forget Paimon said anything.
What is happening? What was that? I don't know why. I don't know. I don't like this. I just swim. Oh, that's a big fish. Ah! Oh God, the 5 seconds to spare. I'm freezing. Albedo, what the fuck? This is it's not that stressful, blah blah blah. It was bullshit, it was so stressful. Albedo, you owe me food again.
Great work. I've never seen a performance quite like it.
I drowned almost twice.
Your reputation precedes you, traveler.
If you
The
say
data
so.
shows that you're easily outperforming the average citizen in Mondstadt.
The average citizen in Mustard might suck then.
You followed us the whole way without breaking a sweat!
You were here first.
Me? Actually, I used alchemy to cheat a little.
Oh?
But anyway,
Tell me more.
if it turns out that the natural laws of Tavad do not affect you, I should be able to make various inferences about the otherworldly civilization you belong to.
Do we not remember it? Couldn't we tell you about it?
If the natural
you
laws
tell
of
me too?
Tavad do affect you, then I shall be able to make inferences into the kind of evolution that would occur under the absence of such effects.
Oh,
The innumerable possibilities that this could present, the captivating insights, it would be something to savor again and again.
favor?
But how does this help your research?
You've helped me to unravel many of the problems that were holding it back. When we return to the campsite, I should be able to show you something interesting.
What else have you researched it thoroughly?
I may be about to make some analogies between you and a few unusual specimens. I hope you won't be offended.
It's not a plant. It's not a slime. What would offend me?
Gold,
The pig?
petrified trees,
Oh.
a sun 8 times the size of our own.
That's actually flattering. I'm a son 8 times of our own. Damn, boy. That's a pickup line. I'm gold, petrified trees.
The
Ooh,
essence of the
are
investigative
compliments.
process is enthralling, but such feelings are inevitably fleeting in nature.
I guess someone could extrapolate that maybe you are calling them fat by saying that you are a son 8 times our son. Not me though.
I'm willing to pour
I don't get
all my
offended for that
energy into
little.
research, and yet specimens are finite. As the unknown transitions into the realm of scientific understanding, the feeling of enlightenment is lost.
I'm sorry, I'm thinking about a girl. Your ass is 8 times of the size of our son.
All these things that start out as objects of fascination end up possessing the prosaic mundanity of a Sunsetia or a sweet flower.
Sunset, yeah?
They cease to be noteworthy.
Oh, so that's why you wanted to paint those hilly churros? Because you got to see something new and interesting in the differences between them?
Precisely. To quote my exact words from earlier, these creatures are, for the most part, quite boring, not worth closer inspection. There is precious little about them that serves to pique my curiosity now.
So after all these experiments, are we gonna be, like, boring to you?
That's what I was
like
thinking.
Some basic draft of a sketch?
I actually like being studied. I felt interesting.
Of course not.
Oh,
You have been of great assistance to me, and I will remember this friendship for a lifetime.
we're friends, finally.
Now, before we head back to the campsite, there's one more experiment. Intelligence.
Shit, I'm fucked.
Follow me. There are some other ruins nearby.
Don't run. Oh no, puzzles. No, I'm not smart. That's my weak point. Nearby? Where is nearby? That's not nearby. I'm gonna just teleport here. And glide. And cut everything. Oh shit, there are enemies. I'm gonna bypass them.
Solidify.
Goodbye. There is one there too. Shit. Oh god. Holy shit. Boy, we're freezing. We're about to be freezing. Don't arrow me in the face, please, while I glide. Oh god, my shield. Oh god, my stamina. Okay, I'm... sorry. Give me the fire. I'm freezing. Oh, okay, sorry.
I imagine you must have encountered more than a few conundrums during your travels.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the monsters in my way. I actually avoided them.
I'd like to observe your intelligence by means of a practical test of your capabilities, much as we did for the physical test.
No problem. Wouldn't a written test suffice? I actually am worse at these. Unless it's multiple answer. I don't want to be writing. No
I'd
problem.
like you to explore these ruins and return with your findings.
I don't want to.
There are 2 puzzles located at the far ends of the ruins. After completion, you should be able to activate the mechanism in the center.
Please hold my end game.
As with the physical
I'll
test,
be here for a while,
there are no
if you don't.
restrictions. Everything you do is an action I wish to observe.
I'm getting good at these. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Remember that this is a test of intellect. So should you get lucky in any way, that won't be factored in as part of the test.
Nothing will be factored in
So,
then.
let's see you in action.
Okay. Oh, sorry, I cut you off. You said something else. Oh, hi. Is
It's
this
a
one of the
complex
tests?
environment, so proceed with caution.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Maybe I need another Zile. Oh, there's one there.
Sealy like these are a common sight in the mountains.
You're gonna think I'm
Returning
very
them to their
stupid for not
rightful
thinking
places
about looking
is up
for
to
one
you.
first. What did you say to me? Where? What? The fuck? Motherfucker! Sorry, I shouldn't be this mean. Hi. Where? Oh, so now you go down, okay? Okay. Oh, this? What do I need this for? Oh, you're there. I thought you abandoned me. For a second I was like, no, I don't need it to be here. Hi. Perfect. Go, boy! Are we done? Challenge completed. Okay, 1. Where am I? What am I doing in this place? I just need Azile. Those disappeared, right? Yeah. Oh, there's one there. I'm gonna have to be a tall man. There you go. Everything is solved when you're tall. And I think this is discrimination. I don't think this can be solved by being tall though. I can just glide from on top of this, maybe? I don't know if I can. I can because I'm tall. Amazing. Can you give me this? Oh, I could have gone from the other side, maybe. It would have been easier. Hey, you stop that. Don't! Why would you do that? Ah, there you go. I don't need to bother the mage. It can just... I bet you're up here. I don't know. I'm gonna just be up here because it's a vantage. Where is... Where did you go? I hear the noise. Ah! Down there? Why? If you climb, I'm gonna kick your ass. You saw nothing, mage. Ah! I
It should
said
now be
you saw
possible
nothing.
to activate the central mechanism. Exactly what will happen when you do is something I'm looking forward
Such
to
a
finding
bother.
out.
Hey, explaining things is Paimon's job.
Paimon! That was so cute. Die, you motherfreaker. Okay, sorry. I was gonna let you leave and you came to bother me. The audacity. Ah, my back. Where? What? Where do we go?
Seems that the water level has suddenly decreased.
Oh,
We should be able to see what's in the water now. Let's have
Where?
a look.
where? Here? Do I care? Let me see. Hello.
What's this?
I don't know, you wanted to see it. Unfamiliar pattern. I feel like I've seen this before.
To
Let
the
me
best
be
of my
smart.
knowledge, these belong to a script of some kind. They can be found all over Teyvat, but they've never given up their secrets. There's still a lot to learn about them. And as for why they should ever have come to rest here, a true mystery. Let me make a copy first. I'll make time to go over them in greater detail after our research.
Tell me about it then, after it.
Another thing for the don't understand list.
Me.
Unsolvable mystery this, weird experiment that. It'd be nice to get some cool results for once. Seems like if you want the reward, you gotta pay the price.
What's the
I've
price?
truly gained a lot from all this. Comparatively, the little reward I can offer is too small to mention.
Ah, it's fine. Just, you gave me a recipe. That
Let
was
me return
enough.
to the campsite first. By the time you get back, I may just have a fleeting miracle for you to witness.
Ooh. Intriguing. See you soon. I take it I passed the intelligence test.
Paimon's kinda looking forward to seeing the results of all this brain ache. Unless you can think of anything better to do, let's head back to the campsite.
Not so fast.
Hi.
You're not leaving until I'm convinced that nothing dangerous is going on here.
Why are you asking me? I was just following directions.
You didn't leave the mountain?
I most certainly did not. And I've witnessed everything that you and Albedo have been up to.
Like we did anything weird. We just raced to point while gliding. I do have a license, by the way, so you cannot get me on that. We did puzzles, we did food, and I looked around. I don't know, man. What is?
I must say, you let your guards down. Or maybe you were drawn in by his compelling sounding hypothesis and friendly demeanor.
I don't care if it was just a demeanor you put up. It was fun. What do you mean? He has ulterior motives? Nah. Maybe. Do you not like him? What do you mean?
Taking orders from a complete stranger, drinking anonymous potions, participating in all kinds of strange experiments.
I was just helping.
I'd sooner believe you were tricked than that you would be so naive. Or perhaps you were colluding from the beginning.
It's fine. I think it's just a weird experiment. Nothing happened.
Sister Rosaria's guard's so high, she can't even see over the top of it.
So, it's not just me. It doesn't seem like the vibes were off. I think it's just a nice dude that does research. Maybe he's a bit suspicious. But it didn't seem bad. I was just helping him with his research. I don't think he's a bad
It
person
doesn't
there.
matter what you think. He could be a saint for all you know. But I understand him a little better than you, Outlander.
Okay, what do you understand? Did you talk
I'm
to
only
him also?
concerned with one thing. Whether his alchemy has transformed you into something more sinister.
But that's a bit mean. Why would you assume that?
No way! Paimon would have sensed it. And anyway, he didn't even use any alchemy.
Paimon would have sensed it? Paimon, you're giving me so many clues. But I'm here. Wait, what was I thinking before Paimon just derailed my thoughts? I was thinking that, but that is kind of really in true neurodivergent fashion to just wanting to do your things and do your research and do your passion and stuff, and people just misconstruing it to be some weird thing you're doing. He's coded like that, and I'm not imagining it, I think.
With an alchemist of his level, you wouldn't sense a thing. In any case,
I'm not buying
I'm not
it,
about
game.
to let a potential threat back into Mondstadt.
So, what are you gonna do?
I can go to Leeway if you want. You came here to be sure, so you must have your ways of assuring yourself.
I've got to hand it to you. You have your moments. If I can be sure that nothing you came into contact with is dangerous, that's good enough for me.
I have my moments. Like, sometimes I'm smart.
I've investigated
What do you
everything
mean?
else. The only items left on the agenda are
Then you
these
call me
symbols.
stupid.
But we don't even know what they mean.
If you come back to the camp with us, maybe Albedo will tell you.
That much is true. Not to mention, seems like there's nothing more to them.
I understand that the sequence of actions might be suspicious. Drinking weird things, eating together. That's not weird. Eating and then doing puzzles to uncover weird symbols. Maybe a ritual and stuff. But I think it's a stretch. But I think you just have your, like Paimon said, her guard is so way up she can see over it.
But for insurance purposes, I'd better make a copy.
Sure.
This is now a location of interest. Regular patrols should be set up here. Now then,
Patrol of nuns?
all things considered, I
Of
deem that
knights.
you pose no
He's
immediate
one of the
threat,
knights, though.
which is what I was hoping.
Okay.
I would have been one very unhappy sister if you'd made me work overtime on your account.
Overtime?
Isn't this already overtime?
Before we go our separate ways, Outlander, a word of advice. Don't be so quick to trust Albedo, and don't repeat the same mistakes that you did this time. You made a lot of rash decisions today.
The vibes weren't off. I'm not buying it.
She's gone!
But she's supposed
so
to have.
stubborn.
He's supposed to have super high senses and stuff. So maybe I'm wrong.
Mondstadt doesn't have many people like that.
Maybe she just lacks security. Maybe she's just sensitive. No, I'd never say this about, especially about a woman. I'm gonna punch you in the face. Maybe she just lacks security. Also, this is a bit mean.
Huh.
But I have to say one.
Never mind her. Let's go see Albedo.
Maybe Albedo truly fooled me. He seemed actually kind of like a nice dude. I don't know. Kind of a cutie. If he's a bit morally grey, it's a plus to me either way, because I like those kind of characters. So I kind of don't mind. Unless he's up to some bad, no good thing. I'm not offended if he fooled me. I think he's chill though. Where is your body though? Where is the I forgot the name. I see behind you, okay. Immediately less ominous.
You're back. Good timing. I've just about reached the conclusion. You took quite a while. Did you get held up on the way back?
She's cute. Not really. Quite literally by his sister, no less.
I wouldn't worry. She's just doing her job.
He's nice to her too.
Time for the results. We got a myriad of data today, and it was very difficult to finish all the research in one go. But the integral preliminary conclusion that I can offer you is you're very much like a human from this world.
Suspicious if you ask me, by the way. That's it?
You couldn't tell that just by looking?
Well, now we have the proof.
We spent all day working our butts off for that?
Please, I understand that this may have seemed self-evident to you, but in fact, nothing in this world should be taken for granted.
True.
Have you ever considered that the world of Tevat may have a natural hostility to Outlanders?
Also, I was thinking maybe just you got something out of this research. The research that you're not telling us, as that is gonna be the big secret that she was warning us about. Don't mind though about that. Only the gods would know. Perhaps.
I mentioned the natural laws of this world. You're able to converse with me here without consequence, and nothing seems amiss. But it's arguably a small miracle. The only other life form that, like you, has come here from afar is the seed that I mentioned.
Alright, the seed.
Under the effects of Tevat's natural laws, it isn't even able to sprout, let alone bloom. But after I observed you, I had another idea.
See, there was something.
Imitating you helped to inspire my alchemy. And so,
Whoa!
Oh!
It looks like something's appearing!
I think Also, one of his moves is flowers doing thing. So?
The transition from nothing into something, from shoot to stem, and now to fruition. Is not nurturing otherworldly life also nurturing the world itself?
I guess. Come on, help. It was beautiful. It was so short-lived. It was beautiful.
It would seem that that's as far as we go. A transient bloom of incomparable beauty. Life's proudest achievement.
It was lovely.
I thought with all our efforts, it might have bloomed forever.
Aw.
And it didn't even have any fruit.
It was just a seed. One seed can do miracles.
Life is a manifold tapestry of free entities. Its value shouldn't derive from how long it stays with us. Even a momentary burst is precious.
I like this man so much. This boy. How old is he supposed to be? Do I adopt him? I probably adopt everyone. For this game standard, I'm probably like decrepit.
A short life can be well lived. A life lived efficiently, lived to perfection, is necessarily one unburdened by loneliness. So, do you understand what I meant about us conversing here arguably being a small miracle?
Well, I haven't tweeted just yet. I wonder how my sister is. I want to answer to him, but this is so cute. I'm gonna answer to him because he cannot hear my thoughts.
Things feel a little heavy right now.
Oh.
Don't be sad. You've got Paimon to look after you.
This is very comforting. I'm a bit scared though, Paimon.
Albedo, Paimon really wants to be your friend.
Oh.
Thank you both. Even if dispelling loneliness is not essential for life, it certainly doesn't hurt. Your help inspired me to discover the means to make a flower bloom.
Am I a full specimen?
I mean that the time I've spent traveling with you in the mountains was a valuable journey for me. In the future, if the need arises, can I solicit your help again?
Literally whenever, bro. Sure, even if you just want some company, find me anytime.
Well, glad I can count on you.
I like his voice actor too. I think it's a good
I made
voice.
a point throughout of telling him how ordinary the results were.
I knew it. That was the weird thing that she was warning about. He probably did find something. Maybe?
And what was that sediment I saw forming at the bottom of the vial?
I was looking at it.
It should not have been there.
Oh.
What could it mean?
I thought it was just...
Those born of
Just
earth
there.
are bound by its imperfections, but those born of chalk are free of impurities. You
Chalk?
and I are alike, both composed of a substance that has yet to be fully defined.
You're not from here either? Because he said...
If, one day, I lose control, destroy Mondstadt, destroy everything,
Hello?
can I rely on you to stop me?
I don't know, but why are you destroying Mondstadt for? Do we have an Act 2? Do we have an Act 2? Do we? Let me just get close so I don't freeze. I don't see any Albedo boy. Oh, there are two beans. Nahida, maybe. There is no other Albedo. There is no other Albedo. Why would you destroy it? What? I'm spooked, boy. I'm very, very spooked. Okay, this was a nice quest. It wasn't super duper, shocking. It was just real nice hanging out with friends, potentially. A paranoid nun following me. Maybe she had some truth to her paranoid, to her paranoias. But this was very nice. The ending was too twisty and stuff, so it technically did find a normalcy, but there were a few weird things that probably are weird, like for normal people, but not for him, because he said we are both made of chalk. What if It's Paimon. That was weird. No, I drank the thing, so it's not Paimon. But I'm thinking, I keep thinking it's Paimon the problem. Paimon is evil. But I think that's like a paranoia that everyone has. Probably you and me are the same right now. But this was very cute. I like Albedo a lot. I hope... you know what? I think I got told that after doing this quest, I could watch the next event that I missed because I wasn't playing the game. So maybe that's the continuation of this. I'm very hyped right now. I forgot about it until I remember right now. That's sick. Okay, so next time I might just do an event reaction so I have this quest fresh in case I need something, some clues. So I'm expecting also Rosaria will be there. I like Rosaria too. I like that she is a ninja and paranoid. And also like a bit cold. She's nice. Also we are I beg girlies. We both have dark under eyes. And I appreciate that in a character design. But for today I'm gonna stop here. I had a lot of fun. Thank you so much for watching. If you feel like it, subscribe and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye!